Hello, welcome back to Falcon Blues TV, you filthy animals. I'm going to give it a minute or two before while people start watching. I'm going to tweet out a link. So how are we all doing? Don't be shy in the comments. I'm not being antisocial, by the way. If you see me and I'm on my phone, it's just to tweet out the links and stuff so people know that we are online. We don't go live all the time, so, please let us know that you're enjoying yourselves. How's everyone doing? So it looks like we've got the midfielder coming in. Would be nice to have a right back in, but, we shall see. Can anyone let me know if the audio and everything is fine as well, by the way? And if you are on Twitter or any social media, if you see the link, please share it out. Fair play to Guinness Zero as well. Delicious. It is Guinness Zero in work tomorrow. Hello, Dave. Hi, Dave. We're live, by the way, Dave.
I'm gonna leave. Hang on.
I'm just getting a link now to. I'm just getting a link for Twitter and whatnot as well. Say hello to Dave, everyone. Not that anyone will be. There's 8 views at the minute, but I'm going to tweet it out now and share it out, so there'll be more soon. Bye, Dave. Might have a special appearance by Dave or Barney later. I can't promise anything, but you never know. You never know. Never know. We will show up on this show. Right, the tweet is live. Dave, if you're watching. So if you could share that out, that would be tremendous. I'm going to share that myself. And then I'm going to put it on Instagram and whatever else. So yeah, please, Oh, we have our first comment, I believe. You've got this, Moo. Thanks very much. Is that Mincy? I only know from the page there. I can just see glasses on an empty canvas, but I'm guessing that's Mincy. I could be wrong, but I would like to know in the answers in a minute. What he's all hoping for today. Who do you want to see come in? Who do you want to see leave? Can't see Patson leaving unless we get a right back in. Obviously, the only one getting linked is the midfielder, but you never know. Never know. And watch us as well. Who wants to watch Sky Sports News or Talk Sport? You can watch my delicious self. Yeah, but we'll let people come onto the stream first while I share this out. Like I said, I'm not being unsociable. Got to do the boring parts first. But I've already set it up so it's nearly done. Closer to Scully. Oh, go ahead. It's right, Scully. How was your holiday, mate? Hope you've had a lovely holiday. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, there is. I'll plug that in a bit. But yeah, there is details for our sleep out that we are doing at the new stadium, the Hill Dickinson, or as I call it, the Bramley Moor. Yeah, it's there. Scully says, marvellous burns. Well, we all get burnt sometimes, And Scully, go and watch, like I said, on Netflix, go and watch the Batman animated series, Feet of Clay Part 1 and 2. I'm not going to make it all of our films, but there might be some there, so I will be mentioning our films. I want you to know, who do you want to see Everton sign? Who do you want to see them get rid of? I've got other information next to me. Johan Wisser has completed his move to Newcastle, he's completed his medical. I don't know about you guys, but when Newcastle are moaning about the way Isak's been acting, they did the exact same to us with Gordon, and they've done the exact same to Brentford over Wisser. Sorry, any Newcastle fans that are watching, but I'm not lying. Villa have done some good business, I think. I think they have. Again, I'm not being unsociable. Just let me share out these links and then I am done for the day. Kevin Kraft. Hey, Kev. Always a long-time viewer and a long-time commenter. Not yet. It's not official yet, I believe. Although, no, it's not official just yet. Move the mic closer. Oh, thanks, Dave. Where is the microphone, Dave? I'll move it closer when I do. Eugene McGeever, how you doing, Paul? I'm very well, Eugene. How are you doing? Another long-time viewer and commenter. On your left. The little... Guys, get on this. It's like a little Death Star in that boss. Hopefully you will hear me a lot better now. Thanks, Dave. I'm doing very well, Eugene. How are you doing? Right, Blue Sky's next. If anyone is on Blue Sky and doesn't follow us, you know, gotta try and build that one up. Thanks, Gav. Yeah. It sounds like it's much better. Toffee Man comments, it sounds so much better. Yeah, thank you. And now I know that the microphone was there. Great little microphone, by the way, as well. Look, looks like the Death Star. Well, if it was black. Yeah, it looks cool. Eugene McGeever says, I am fine, thanks. So let me know who you just want to see us bring in. Obviously, we've got the midfielder possibly coming in, which looks like it's a done deal. But you never know. You never know. Mail-in role. I don't know if I'm pronouncing. I always get the surnames wrong, but we're just going to call him mail-in for now. And what a spell he's going to have with the toffees, eh? Right, Blue Sky. Once I get this done, I've nearly done all my links. Mike looks like the dog's bollocks, lads. It is the dog's bollocks, and I hope it sounds like the dog's bollocks, but we don't call Dave Digital Dave for no reason. So we need to do one more share, and then I think we are set, and then I can just concentrate on the lovely viewers, and I'll be here till about 7:30. So there's quite a bit of business going on. It looks like Fulham have agreed a deal, 22 million deal with Chelsea to sign Tyreek George. Don't know much about him. Villa also signed Harvey Elliott on loan. Obligation to buy. It's a good signing, that. You know, I think so. Fair play to him for wanting to leave and, you know, play first team football, but good on him. Kevin Kraft says, Le testicle de chien in the French term. It does look like a testicle, doesn't it? Barney Bagan has commented, they still owe us money from Ball. I think he's talking about Rangers here. So Yusuf Chamiti has agreed a deal to go to Rangers. 8 million plus add-ons to 10 million. I won't mention the last comment that Barney has mentioned, but it's an all right one. Yeah, it's all right. So as I say, I'm going to let people join in. No rush. So do we expect, besides the midfielder who's coming in, do we expect any more business from Everton? I know we'd all like a right back. I'd like another striker as well, considering Chamiti's going, but we shall see. Kevin Kraft could just drink one of them Guinnesses, Paul. They do look nice. Kev, this is actually Guinness Zero. And I'm not sponsored by Guinness, but Guinness Zero is delicious. I've got work tomorrow, but it tastes like Guinness. Also, this Saturday, we have got Derek Manfield and the Falcon. 8 p.m. on Saturday, £10 a ticket. They're always good nights at the Falcon. They are really, really good nights. Yeah. So they'll normally do 45 minutes, speaking about the career. Dave will be handling that. Then they'll have a break where people can get pictures and videos. We've got a lot of signed memorabilia to basically to, you know, raffle off, basically, and I'll be doing that part of it because I'm good at that part, as Dave said. Yeah, and then he will do a Q&A for people who are in attendance, just asking questions that you like. But trust me, they're always good night. Barney Bagan is doing the DJ as well, so it's always a good night. So what's this? Dave has said, not sponsored by Guinness, but if Guinness are listening, right, I'll be very generous with a deal. I'm not going to say I'll do it for free, but, who's a better sponsor than Guinness for me, Dave? Come on. Kevin Kraft says, I can't drink, Paul. I'm on blood pressure meds and the other shite. Well, fair play for you there, mate. Hope the blood pressure gets better. I've had blood pressure problems in the past, probably due to Everton. But it is what it is. So a lot of deals going on. Villa have signed Victor Lindelof on a free. I was actually, when we were getting linked to him, I would have had him. I would have. He can play right back as well, but I think Villa have actually done a bit of good business today. They've got Harvey Elliott coming in on loan. They've got Jadon Sancho. Yeah, fair play to them. So, Dave, if you are listening, which it sounds like you are, if you could share our link on Twitter, that'd be great. I'm about to go on Blue Sky at the moment, which is the new Twitter, which we are trying to grow. Do me a favor. But yeah, let me know how you're doing. Let me know who you want to sign. Have a chat. I'll talk about films or anything. Dave won't like it, but we can't have dead air, and I will talk about films all fucking day. Oh, everyone's in on Sky Sports News, aren't they? You've got Clinton Morrison. Why don't they dress smart on Sky Sports News anymore? Not to say I dress smart, but I'm not on Sky Sports. They're all dressed like it's just casual day. Deadline day is live from 5 p.m. Kevin Kraft says, it's my age, mate. I'm a pensioner. Well, you know what? From your profile picture, your avatar, you look very good, Kev. So, fair play. So, what was the first game you can remember watching as an Everton fan, Kevin Kraft? Let's have a look on the football news. Well, we've got quite a bit. The big one really is Johan Wissa's completed his move to Newcastle. It looks like Gundogan might be leaving City as well. Liverpool have agreed a $35 million deal with Palace for Mark, however you pronounce his name, the boss centre-back, which is a good deal for them, to be fair. They've had a good transfer window, let's be honest. Bayer Leverkusen have sacked Erik ten Hag as well, which is 2 games. Wow. That's heavy, that. And currently we have 1 hour and 45 minutes left in the transfer window, and then it will slam shut. Oh, new comment. We have DU desperate to see a right back coming. Yeah, we are, mate. We are. I would love to see a new right back come in. We are getting linked with the lad from Norwich, but they've come and said there's not actually been any contact. So whether that's true, we don't know. But I would love to see another right back come in, and then Nathan Patterson can go on loan. I don't know what your thoughts on Nathan Patterson are, but I'm not going to lay into a player, but I'm not sold. Let's put it that way. Kevin Kraft says, Everton vs Newcastle, Alan Ball was playing. My dad took me. Wow. That's boss. What year was that? What a privilege you've had to watch Everton when they were boss. Well, then again, from 66 onwards to a couple of years there, but my father used to call me the Jinx because I was born in 88 and we last won the league in 87. Toffee Man says, another forward for me. Yeah, I suppose I wouldn't like the Barry and Beto to be taking all the pressure. If Chimitti's going out, I thought it was going to be on loan, but obviously it looks like a permanent deal. He's been here for that long. Is he good enough? But yeah, I'd like to see another one come in as well. Someone with a bit of experience. People are mentioning Jamie Vardy. What's your thoughts on that? Please let me know. Deadline D. Right. Early 70s. Wow. Well, but at least you've seen some good times. You've seen the best. You've seen the best. Will we get back there one day? I'd like to say. Steve B says Vardy has signed for an Italian club. Has he? Yeah. What Italian club has he signed for? I mean, like, fair play to him. Keith Maddox. There's Mincy. I thought you were Scully earlier on. Get me a right back, Paul, or I'll start slagging off Batman. Come on now. You know that hurts me there. That hurts me right in the heart. Cremonese, I think. Now, are they a Serie A or Serie B side? Steve B has commented that Jamie Vardy has signed for Cremonese. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I apologise. Don't ever slag off Batman either. Come on now. Leave Bruce out of this. He's a toffee. It's getting filmed. Crystal Palace have reached a broad agreement with Getafe to sign forward Christantios Ush for 17.3 million. I think I pronounced that name really well as well. Kevin Kraft says, I was born in 1959, so I was 7 when we won the FA Cup against Sheff Wed. My dad went to that final. I have that programme. So my father went to that final as well. I believe we went 2-0 down and then come back and won. What a day. What a day. Emma EFC says, all right, Paul, how's things? Things are going very well. Thanks, Emma. How are you? Who would you like to see us sign? Who would you like to see us sell? Yeah. And let us know your thoughts generally of how the season's going. Emma EFC comments, how's that gorgeous girl of yours? Oh, yeah, my beautiful daughter now is 10 weeks old. I don't know if I've mentioned it on the channel, but yeah, my daughter's 10 weeks old and she's an absolute dream. A new toffee is Raria. Thanks very much. I'm a very, very proud father. Kevin Kraft says, Vardy has signed for an Italian fashion outlet for his missus. Well, that's the chant went. Your bed is a grass. Your bed is a grass. Jamie Vardy, your bed is a grass. Toffee Man has said, congratulations, mate. Thanks very much, Toffee Man. Emma says, made up for you, mate. Thank you very much. Very proud father sitting right here. So it's a new one today because the transfer window shuts at 7 p.m. It's only 11 p.m. However, this is the exact same as, you can get as long as the paperwork's in early, deals can still happen after the actual deadline, which we've seen many times. Nice one, Kev. But yeah, deals can happen. So if we don't get anyone in at that time, I wouldn't be. You never know. It's happened a few times with Everton, but I will be honest. I don't know how many times me, Dave, Barney, we've all went live on these transfer window days and we've never actually signed anyone. However, the new midfielder is not signed officially, so we may have a first today. Emma EFC says, get your Degsy tickets for Saturday, peeps. Yeah, indeed. Thanks very much, Emma. That is this Saturday. Look, we all know the international break's boring. No one cares. No one's asked. So yeah, come down the Falcon. It's only a £10 a ticket. Plenty of raffles. Boss DJ on. What else are you going to do? Also as well, Dave has put it in the description underneath this video that myself and 1 or 2 members of the team will be doing the sleep out at the new stadium, the Hill Dickinson Stadium, or Downley Moor as I call it. So we're sleeping rough for the night to raise money for Everton, the community and the homeless. We've done this a couple of times at Goodison. This time it's going to be a lot colder on them docks. But it's going for a great cause. So if you can help out or you can share it, it's all going to a good cause. Greg Morgan has said the classic Fellaini deal happened about 2 hours after the deadline. Yeah, you're right there, Greg. You're right. I remember that because we were after João Moutinho all summer and just couldn't agree a deal. and then the Fellaini deal come out of nowhere. And look, I'm going to be honest. I don't know about everyone else, but when we signed Fellaini after the first couple of games, I thought, oh, have we signed a dud here? And then I think it was the game against Man United at home at Goodison. Phil Neville did a great tackle, which they all kicked off about. Probably get it sending off nowadays, but no, he won the ball. It was 2-footed, and that got the crowd going. And then Fellaini scored, and then I just loved him from then. I love Fellaini. Anyone remember when he just headbutted Ryan Shawcross? It's the Everton I love. Keith Maddox says, great cause, mate. Have you sent the link out yet for the sleepover? I will send the link right into that chat group right now, Mincy, but I appreciate that. We always do it, It's always a good night. You'd always have a laugh, but it doesn't half make you think, you couldn't do that night after night. It's too cold. And also, we're doing it in a protected environment, really. You know what I mean? Kevin Kraft has asked, is McNeil asking for the transfer? I don't think so. But he's not really had much of a look in there. What's your thoughts on that? Because does Moyes not fancy him? I don't know. I'm a big fan of McNeil. I know people can say he's very right. He's very left-footed. He's got no right foot, but he can score out of nowhere. You know what I mean? His goals and assist records are very good for us. So, I'm a big fan. I am a big fan. So I would not like to see Dwight leave. Also, I'm a big fan of The Office, so I like to say Dwight. Question. I will find you that link right now, Mincy. Somewhere here on my Twitter. Or X, whatever they call it now. MEFC has said, can you still apply for the sleep out? Yes, you can. I'm not sure of the deadline, but it's not shut yet. You can still apply and donate. Yeah, you still can. And it's a great cause. It's always a good night as well. It's always a good laugh. I'm excited to just go around the new ground, really, because you do it at Goodison, it's boss, but this whole place is still... I don't know about anyone else, but the new ground just feels like a bit of an away day still, because you're just not used to it. Kevin Kraft says, McNeil has scored some decent goals for us, maybe even more if he stays. Yeah, I think he's one of those players who can really score a worldie out of nowhere, and he's done it many times, even against us. Remember that one for Burnley during COVID? Wow, what a goal. What a goal. So, if you are still watching, which I hope you are, I'm going to send that link in right now. Right, Mincy, that link is sent. Thank you very much. So what other news have we got? Jimenez has gone from AC Milan on loan. Celtic have made an approach to sign Chelsea striker David Datro Fofana on loan. That would be a good sign for Celtic, because I know they've had a bit of a... The fact that they didn't let him sign players before that, before the Champions League fallout, don't get me started on that. I've heard Merlin Rollis is a wizard. Good one, Scott. Yeah. Hope he has a good spell with Everton. Yeah. This one, Keith. Mincy. Thanks, Kev. Exactly. I agree. Now, I don't know what anyone else thinks, but they used to dress a lot smarter on Sky Sports News. At least the odd person is not. They're wearing a suit, but they're not wearing a tie. But most of them just look like they're on a night out. So it looks like Gundogan from City is on his way out at City. Liverpool have agreed a £35 million deal at Palace for the centre-back, Marquis. This was a weird one. I don't know who he is. Brighton's Igor Julio will not join Palace with West Ham now and talks to sign the defender on loan. So it looks like someone has swooped in. Now, you always get a little surprise deal. You always get a little surprise. So hopefully we will get one. Scott has said still need the right back. I agree. Couldn't agree more. Greg Morgan has also said right back is a must. I think we're all in agreement here. I know Hector Fort from Barcelona is getting linked. Look, he's a really good player. And I know that. I know that from Football Manager only, really. But we are getting linked from a right back, Fisher from Norwich. I don't know much about him. If anyone does, please let me know in the comments. But The Norwich Journal said that there's not been any contact yet, and you'd imagine there would have been by now. So whether that's true or not. So I will be getting sent information from a couple of people, through the night, mostly in our chat group. But if you've got any info, you heard any rumours, you let us know. Someone has mentioned the Raheem Sterling rumour, but I can't see that happening. So apparently they've said if Raheem Sterling doesn't leave in this transfer window, they're going to release him from his contract. So why would Raheem Sterling push for a move? It's a win-win for him if he's going to get paid out. Kevin Kraft says, I would have thought Everton would have brought in some loan deals. Seems a tad on the lean side this time. Good pay him signing. Go, yeah, I get what you mean. We've obviously got Jack Grealish. If I've pronounced his name wrong there, I always do it. I can't pronounce that name. But that one has been the real good one, considering he was a £100 million player not too long ago. But we've still got that availability to get a good loan signing in. We haven't really exploited the foreign market, really, where you can get a couple more. But, yeah, Dave, I can see that. Yeah, Jack, who, yeah. Sexy Legs, that's his name. Sexy Calves. Dave did teach me this. Grealish. Yeah. Scott says the lad from Norwich is valued at 1.5 million on the transfer market. Well, that sounds like a deal already. He's in the England under 21 squad, so he must be half decent. But I think we've kind of been burned because the Tete deal looked like it was going to happen, and then Fulham offered a new deal, which, fair play to him. Don't vape, by the way. It's not cool. Listen to what I say, not what I do. It's better than smoking cigarettes, though. So, Michael Dawson's on Sky Sports News right now. You know why I like Michael Dawson? I used to always sign him on Footy Manager. Or Champ Manager. I think it was Football Manager, but yeah, I used to always get him from Nottingham Forest. You always have affinity with players like that. Listen, we could do a whole podcast on Football Manager, by the way. I was currently ill a few weeks ago and I was in hospital, so I quit my job at Everton after becoming a Titan. Took over Exeter. So not long I got them up to the Championship. Kevin Kraft says, we don't want Raheem Sterling. He's a knobhead ex-Redshite. Can't argue with that, But, yeah, I think that's just a dodgy doing with that. Does it tell you something that no one's went in for him? Considering he went on loan to Chelsea, he went on loan to Arsenal, and now no one's went in for him. Not even I heard Fulham were getting linked, and maybe Marco Silva's had a look at. Does he need to go, to a foreign league? I don't know. He's been a good player, you know what I mean? But how old is he now? Must be 30s at least. I remember when he first came onto the scene. Shows me age there. I'm a little rat as well, isn't he? Well, Isaac's all right being a rat, isn't he? You never know, in a year's time, Isaac could go, I want to go to Madrid. Dave says, I wouldn't take because of the way he runs. Floppy hand, little knobhead. He runs like Phoebe from Friends, mate. Keith Maddox Mincy says his wages would put most off, mate. Yeah, he's probably still on a fat contract. I'd imagine if he become a free agent, though, there would be a couple of people. I don't know, if I was a Brentford or even a West Ham or someone like that, he must still have something in the locker, you know what I mean? He doesn't look that half bad. Would I have him at Everton? No, we don't need wingers. We don't need them. But I don't think he's the worst player in the world. He's had a good career. Clinton Morrison's on Sky Sports News. Who remembers him? I do, from Birmingham. Scored past Liverpool. Republic of Ireland international as well. Up the Irish. You thought I was going to say something else then. Who's the Rangers? If anyone's watching Sky Sports News, who's the Rangers? Is that Chris Boyd? I think it is. Scott says, is the Nathan Ake deal dead? I don't know if it was ever happening. Really, honestly, when it first got kind of mentioned, people said, no, it's not happening. And today, the only link I see, and it said he's a centre-back and right-back. He's not. He's a centre-back and left-back. So, I don't know. I'd have him, but I didn't realise he was 31. I thought he was younger. But is he better than what we've got? Maybe. It depends on the deal. We can't do another loan deal, I assume, because you can't have 2 loan deals from the same club. And I only know that from Football Manager rules. Got a master's in Football Manager, boys. Don't worry. Hey, if Will still can get a job, there's still a, you never know. You never know. I'm not saying I'll be as good as him, but I'll be good for morale. I'll say that. Be like fucking Howard Kendall times 2 on the drinking side. Only joking. 5, 9, 5, 4. Okie doke. Dave says Ake isn't happening. Janje is off to Milan, so only one could leave. Now we have read something that I think it was Dominic King who said the only deal will be the midfielder, Merlin. That's his name, by the way. Now it's just Merlin. He's a wizard. But you never know. You never know. And look, even if he comes in, that'll still be the first signing we've actually done on a deadline day when it's live. Dave said it wouldn't have had to be a permanent move anyway. Yeah, exactly what I said. Kevin Cash says Sky are bringing out the old footy players who retired benching the TV. Yeah, they are, but it makes me feel old, to be honest, Kev, because I remember signing these players on Footy Manager, some of them. Michael Dawson's the one I mentioned there. Him and Andy Reid. Does anyone remember him? A left back who used to play for Forest and then he went on to play for Spurs. Not a bad player. Well, as you can imagine, Sky have not went to Goodison or, I was going to say Belfield then, they've not went to Finch Farm. They're all over the top 6 clubs. Shock, horror, I can't believe it. Oh my God. Can you believe Sky are favouring those sides? Who would have thought it? Still laughing though, Bayer Leverkusen sack Erik ten Hag after 2 league games. 2. And in fairness, he lost a lot of big players, but I don't know. Is the Man United job just poison now? Because I think the Portuguese fella's done. You can't be that stubborn and not change your system. It doesn't work. It does not work. And every young player out of United wants to leave. Kevin Kraft says, Merlin looks like a tasty player. I've watched some of his footage on YouTube. He's good. Yeah, it's one of those things though, Kev, because I watch players on YouTube and you could make me look half good on YouTube, you know what I mean? And I was a very, very below average goalkeeper. Ask Barney Bacon. It's like a vampire. I was afraid of crosses, but I was a decent shot stopper sometimes. Especially on Father Side in the old Kirby Stadium. Although, a lot of the times the ball would hit me in the face and the glasses would go flying. That first time I had contact lenses, didn't hurt as much. Sky are chatting, as they always do. So what have we got here? We have got Hector Fort is getting linked. It is what it is. Keith Maddox said, if I was stuck on a desert island with that divvy cava from Sky Sports and a box of corned beef, I'd eat cava and speak to the corned beef. Fair play, Mincy, yeah. Yeah, maybe corned beef with P.O. Wilson, you know what I mean? It's I've put Cava on the list, actually. Him and his other mate, I forget the fella's name, but he had a problem with the Crystal Palace account that we like. I think I called him the Sky Sports Melts, yeah. But do you know what, though, Mincy? At least he's stressed up. He's got his shirt unbuttoned too much, to be fair, but at least he's put a bit of effort in. But yeah, he is a gobshite. Most of them are. Falcon Blues TV Dave says the internet is tracking your private life from Mallorca to Liverpool. Hector Fort, 19-year-old right back, fuck knows. Signed Hector Fort on Football Manager. I love him. He can also play centre back and left back. I don't know if he's any good in real life, but on Football Manager, mate, one of my boys. And if it is a private flight from Mallorca, I love Mallorca. Who doesn't? Kevin Crash says, I was a swimmer, mate, and a diver. I play guitar, not very good at footy. I used to play the cello. You can all rip me in the comments for that. But I did, yeah. I could play Star Wars, Superman. that might not surprise people who know me, but yeah, it wasn't the coolest instrument though. When I was in school, people like the guitar going, I can play Wonderwall, and that. I was like, yeah, can you? Yeah, can you play Indiana Jones? So, guess who got more birds? The guitar player. I was a good swimmer as well, actually. Well, half decent. I was in the swimming gala, shall we say. See, look at this guy now who's at Villa Park. He's not wearing a suit. Not saying that he's not dressed smart, but the way they've sacked all the good journos on it and stuff and replaced them with younger people with, what the tick the boxes look at this fresh-faced prick here. Fuck off, you. Wolves sign striker Tolo Arokador from Genk. I'm assuming I pronounced that right. Hector Forto, if we got him, I'd be happy. And I've not really seen that many Spanish Liga games since the La Liga. Now it's on Premier Sports, isn't it? Which is a bit shit, because I used to love watching La Liga on Sunday night on Sky. Yeah, it was boss. If Wilson or anyone's watching, we should always get a Jackie Mundo's. Anyone in the comments who remembers Jackie Mundo's? Heavy gear. Oof. Greg Morgan has mentioned Harvey Elliott to Villa. Yeah, he's went on loan with an obligation to buy. Also, Bayern Munich have agreed the deal to sign Nicholas Jackson on loan with a buy to obligation. But how many strikers have Chelsea got? Look. Like Liam Delap, he's going to go on loan in January, isn't he? Wouldn't you? Because he's not going to get a game. I feel sorry for some of the players. The keeper that City signed, the one from Burnley, his name escapes my name now. Escapes my mind. But they're signing Donnarumma. Trafford, is it? I don't know. You know what I mean, though, don't you? So they signed him, thinking, oh, yeah, Edison's going. And at the last minute, they're going to sign Donnarumma, so he's fucked. Should have went to Newcastle and he would have got maybe... he could have competed a bit more with Pope. He's not going to compete with Donnarumma. Again, another player I've signed on Footy Manager. Should see my Everton team on Footy Manager. Just complete Titans. Complete Titans. We will also want to say a big thanks to everyone, especially people who are commenting, because a lot of you, I remember you from 7 years ago. You know what I mean? It's a long time now. But we finally got over 5,000 subscribers. We're nearly at 1.5 million views overall. So me and Dave really appreciate everyone who takes the time to watch, because we know there's a lot of other Everton content out there. What I will say is we are the best. No, but we are the most authentic. We go to aways, we're no experts. We always say that. We're just two match-going lads who give our opinions, and, people seem to like it, and we try and have a laugh when we can. And it's difficult sometimes to have a laugh with Everton sometimes, but you got to look at the funny side. Glass half full kind of guy. Well, there's nothing on Sky at the moment, just adverts for Sky Mobile. I'm not advertising them. What I will advertise, though, is that we have got the main man, Derek Mountfield, at the Falcon this Saturday coming at 8 p.m. It's only £10 a ticket. If you can come down, it'd be a great night. International break there, boring. Why not? Greg Morgan says, Falcon Blues, best podcast forever and great listening work. That's what we like to hear, Greg. Thanks very much. We really do appreciate comments like that. And it does not go unnoticed. But if anyone's got any comments they want to make in the chat, what's the latest film anyone's watched lately? I watched Weapons on Sunday. I enjoyed it. It was good. It was different. I'm not going to give spoilers, but I enjoyed it. Dave will get getting annoyed here because I'll talk about films all day. That's long-time viewers may know. But Chelsea signed Facundo Bionente from Brighton on loan. Must be an obligation to buy, maybe. Aston Villa signed Victor Lindelof on a free transfer. I would have had him. Kevin Craft says, I try to look after your channel when I can. I sometimes go to follow Everton as well. Good lads. Hey, look, I will. Good lads as well, yeah. Fair play they are. Yeah, followed them all, liked them all, watched them all. Scott says, heard anything about Kobe Manu? Apparently, Man United just want to keep him. But does not tell you something when all the best young players at Man United just want out? That's not a good sign to me. It is not a good sign at all. It is not a good sign. Also, I don't know how Toffee TV can do this for 24 hours. Well, fair play, because I'm doing it for the Kevin Campbell Foundation. I donated a tenner myself at about 2 in the morning when I was doing my night feeds. But yeah, fair play to you, because I'm 40 minutes in and I'm like, oh, we need some news. But I really appreciate that he's here, chatting away, give me some comments, gives me something to bounce back off. And yeah, I'll talk about it. Anyone watching Alien Earth on Disney Plus? Because I am, and I fucking love the Alien franchise. If you think I like Batman a lot, which I do go on about, Alien is up there, Blade Runner as well. You know, Star Wars. I used to like Star Wars when I was younger, but all Star Wars has done since 1999 has disappointed me. Sorry, it has. Batman up there, but the new Alien show is really good. If anyone's watched it, if anyone can recommend any new TV shows, I need something new to watch. I don't feel like that. Oh, we are coming back soon. NFL adverts. Anyone like the NFL? My brother Mark really likes the NFL, but it's not one for me. No, not one for me. Nothing against it, but I liked Any Given Sunday. That was a good film, just because of Al Pacino's speech. You know what I mean? What a speech that was. Wow. Greg Morgan, have you got Prime? The Expanse is decent. Is that the sci-fi show? Someone else told me that, I think it was Ashley who said this was really good. I've got Prime, yeah. I love Reacher. Someone said The Expanse is really good, and I love sci-fi, as you can tell. But, yeah, no, someone else mentioned that. So I will put that on my list, Greg. Thanks very much. Scott, have you seen Weapons? I watched it on Sunday, Scott. I watched it on Sunday, and I really enjoyed it. What did you think? Yeah, I liked it. I like Josh Brolin. No, anything he's in it. Since Goonies, anything he's in is boss. So, yeah, I really did enjoy that. Yeah, no, it was good. Enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, sci-fi worth a look. I will give that a watch, Greg. I do. Someone else has mentioned, I think it was our Steve, my cousin, said that The Expanse is really good. So I will certainly give that a watch. Yeah, Weapons. I enjoyed Weapons. Thought it was a good show. A good film, even, yeah. What did I watch recently? Eddington. Eddington was good. Scott says, haven't seen it yet, waiting to come on the dodgy stream. That's illegal, Scott, not to say that, you know, do what I say, not what I do. DMers. Not really messing there. No, not messing, they're messing. But yeah, no, it's worth a watch. If you like horror films, yeah, it's definitely worth a watch. I just heard someone shouting from downstairs. Now, I will have to take a short break soon to urinate, but I wouldn't. It doesn't take me that long to urinate. It takes me more longer to go down the stairs and whatnot, but, you know. Well, whoever's at Spurs training down on Sky now was getting absolutely pissed down. Absolutely lashing down. Unlucky. Greg Morgan said, what's your favourite crap movie? Oh, now look. I wish I could phone up my brother Mark for it, because he loves watching the shittest films ever that are boss. Now, you used to say something like, you ever seen the first Mortal Kombat film? I don't know why, but that one always liked to me. But no, actually, Greg, have you ever seen a film called The Room with Tommy Wiseau? Oh, hi, Mark. Yeah, The Room. Easily. The Room is fucking unbelievable. And if anyone doesn't know what that is, go and watch it. Greg, you're onto it, aren't you? Yeah. The Room is unbelievable. Yeah. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Yeah, fucking boss. It's so shit, it's good. Kevin Kraft, Shawshank Redemption screenplay, exactly what's on the page on the screen. So the Shawshank Redemption was a short story by Stephen King, I believe. Pab315 says, you have an hour to give me a right back, Paul, or I'm subscribing to Johnny Todd TV instead. Okay, look, I'm not making the signings, I'm not bringing them in. Is Pab315 that Paul Connell? I guess. That little Paul? Let me know. Greg Morgan, Samurai Cop is up there. Oh, I know what Samurai Cop is as well. Do you watch, Greg? I bet you watch Red Letter Media, don't you? Even if you don't watch Red Letter Media, watch it, you'd love it. But yeah, Samurai Cop's boss. I thought so, Paul. I thought so. And Paul, I haven't looked at the final standings for fantasy football at the moment, but I think I did that all right, considering I had two players that I forgot to change. Cole Palmer, the prick, and it was the other one. Someone else was injured, but these be all done me well. I don't know the final standings. Well, it takes a while to update, but I'd imagine you've won. Give us a follow, Pablo. And what, Scully? I follow you on everything. Oh, yeah, Johnny Todd TV. When's your next quiz, lad? I'll come down. And I'll fucking win it. Might not, but I'll. I used to love going to quizzes now because I host them. It's fucking. Yeah. People always try and correct shit. It wasn't this. How do you know? Did you Google it? Is it definitely Wednesday? Have they caught you? Yeah. In the Tods. I'll come down. After work, I promise. Greg Morgan. I watch so bad it's good. They watch shite. So you don't know. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's boss. There's another one that I can't remember the name, but the guy financed it, directed it, everything. It's so bad it's good. Yeah, love that. The Room, though. What a fucking great show that is. Yeah. Can't be for tonight, not getting out Wednesday. You let me down there, Skull. That's list behaviour, that. Next Wednesday, then. Do love a good quiz, though. Is it going well? Are you getting many people in? I hope so. No, I used to do... The only quizzes I do at the Falcon now, there'll be a Halloween one, a Christmas one, that's it. I'm run thin, you know what I mean? I'm busy. But I do love a quiz. I used to do the weekly one here, and then it was monthly, and then, you just get busy, don't you? But I would love to play in a quiz. The last quiz I played in, right, was in the Excelsior in town, and I fucking won it. Did. And the person who was with me wasn't much help, so I still claim that was my victory. And I kept hold of the fucking bar tab for about 5 months, and he come in and went, "No, not you, is it? Yeah." Still won it, though. Still got my money worth. Poker and a quiz on Wednesday, reasonably busy. Poker. Scully, you might want to keep that on the down low if they haven't got a gambling license. I used to be a glass collector in St. Joey's many years ago. I'm not much of a poker player. Although, if Tony Murray is watching, yeah, Tony, do you remember your poker night and yours? Fucking bluff the fuck out of you. You won about 150 quid that night. Yeah. But no, that's boss. Good to see. Good to see. I'd love to come down and do a quiz. Sky Sports News are back on the adverts. It's more adverts on this than actual content. We are now 1 hour and 9 minutes away from deadline shutting. Then it's shut. Well, it's not really, though, is it? Kevin Kraft says, Chicago Fight and Chicago Med. I watched those. Derek Haas is the showrunner producer. Okay. I will put that on the list. Not that list, but... Has anyone been watching the new Dexter? The new Dexter's been tremendous. I'm really enjoying that. Sorry, I'm just replying. Scott The big dunk book was really good. Who is Scott, by the way? Is that Scott McGivern? I'm just asking, is that Scott McGivern? But no, the big dunk book was really good. I got the audio book because I like listening to his voice, and it was really funny. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Some parts of it I'll be like, But I thought he was very honest, especially about Marcel Brands and Unsworth. Got some breaking news on Sky, apparently. So just saying, Man City, I've got a deal in place with Donnarumma. Does anyone miss Jim White and Natalie Sawyer? Well, if you do miss Natalie Sawyer, you can watch her on our channel. She always does the Brentford preview. What a darling she is. Dave always gets to do that one. Can I do the next one, Dave? So we are 8 minutes and 1 hour away from this deadline shutting. They're saying it's breaking news. So he signed deals. So yeah, they're at West Ham right now, and the guy who's reporting from West Ham just looks like some guy. He looks like Stephen Pienaar. He's wearing some hoodie. Just smarter, guys. Come on, put some effort in. Greg Morgan says Eric Ten Hag sacked after 2 games this season. I know that is proper funny. That really has enjoyed. How'd you sack him after 2 games though? Scott says no difference. Scott, away friendlies with the Falcons, seeing you on the bus, and you were listening to it. Is that Blackburn? Is that Blackburn away? Pre-season? I'd assume it would be that. There must have been when around the time I had the book. There we go, Scott. Small world. Thanks very much for joining in. So Frankfurt have made a 28.5 million offer for Newcastle striker William Azula, with Aston Villa also interested. Kevin Kraft says, is Jim White that guy off Nazi Radio News, isn't he? He was the old presenter on Sky Sports News, who's now on Talk Sport. Yeah. I should have brought a yellow tie. So we are at Crystal Palace training. I assume this is about a centre-back from Palace, but, I haven't said it yet, but if anyone wants to like and subscribe, and I assume anyone who's watching already does, but we do have to thank people for getting over 5,000 subscribers. We really do appreciate that. It's a labour of love, this, for me and Dave. It's a lot of hard work, time and effort, and we've all got families and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But we wouldn't do it if we didn't enjoy it, and obviously, as you can tell, I fucking enjoy it. Okay, Sky, give us some news. Give us some fresh news. I know, I remember him, the Scottish dude. Yeah. He's always on Talk Sport. He's on this show with Simon Jordan, and I quite enjoy listening to that when I'm in work. Because this is not my day job. This is my fake job. Now, my day job is in social care. I'm a mental health support worker. Apparently, I'm good at uplifting people's moods, they tell me. But, you tell me on that one. But yeah, sometimes I'll put the radio on and I'll listen to that. But some people don't like Simon Jordan. I tend to agree with him more times than I disagree with him. But this channel is about different opinions. Me and Dave don't always have the same opinion. That's what it's about. We're not going to sit here and, say this is that and this is what. But, as I said, get involved. Kevin Kraft says 5,000 subscribers. Well done. Thanks very much, Kev. Thanks very much. Thank you very much. We've actually probably had our most productive month ever in the last 28 days. 150,000 views in the last 28 days. So we really do appreciate everyone who watches. Anyone who watches and doesn't subscribe, just do it. It's free. It helps us out as well. It helps us. It provides us the opportunity to make more videos like this because we can't always go live. But yeah, it will help us out. So do it. He was Mercedes' bum chum, mate, for leaking shit. He was. Mercedes had an old PR team and media team, but fuck that, I'll just go to gym. That was weird, that, wasn't it? It was weird, that, wasn't it? Why was he always doing that? Yeah, the whole media team to go through. Yeah, I don't get it. Do not get it. But I always thought that was strange, mate. I did always think that was strange. I don't know why he did it, but he did. Sky Sports News is showing adverts again. What a surprise. Really, it's not much content on this. It's more adverts than anything else. I can hear someone coming up the stairs in the Falcon. I don't know who it is. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. I believe we've got one of the owners here calling me a four-eyed. See you next Tuesday. Nice to see you, James. Oh, yeah. That behaviour will go back on the list again. Ah. Yeah, it was strange the way Machete would always go through that. But I don't know. I know Jim White enjoyed it. He got a lot of content out of it. But Machete was a bit of a weird guy. And you know what? I know we can give him stick, but you look at that ground there, and he basically got that done. So, I don't know. It's one of them where he did a lot of things wrong, but he got that right. That's what I'll say. Got a lot of things wrong. Greg Morgan asked, how long is that list now? Greg, I'll be honest, I've lost count, but it is over 200. It's over 200. In fact, the list is somewhere hidden in this room. I have a scroll somewhere as well. But no, I think it's about up to 260. And I haven't, to be honest, like the last 8 months, I've not really put that many people on the list. However, that's changing. That is changing, coming soon. A referee's going back on the list again. And someone else. But you've got to really, really piss me off now because I thought it was getting too accessible. Thanks, Jay. Yeah. Nice little cameo there from one of the owners, just giving me grief. Love that. What's wrong with having 4 eyes? No, but the list is coming back and it's got to be selective because I felt that there was too many people on it. I've kind of found all the pricks that see you next Tuesdays. But if there is someone that really deserves it, you can message us and I will look at it. I will, judge them, jury. We'll have a look and we'll go, do they deserve it? Don't know. But if there's someone that really deserves it, they'll get it. Kevin Kraft says, Everton owners have been weird the last few years, but hopefully we have some decent new ones now. Yeah, the freakins seem to know what they're doing. They do, they're not soft. They seem to do good things with Romers. Oh, get in. We are very pleased to confirm your compliment tickets have been allocated to you for the forthcoming Masters. Paul's going to Masters in Manchester. What day is that? Sorry, that's just something personal there. I've got tickets to go and watch the Masters. I still love the Masters. Yes. I've just announced this live on YouTube. How many tickets did we get? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead there. The last fucking rest on that list is the one who gave the penalty away at Leeds. You're a long-time viewer, Kev. But I've got something extra special planned for him because I think the list is, not say the list is done, but I want more. Ha! Giddy up, you fucker. I think I know that is. I think that's my cousin from Ireland. And I've just sent you that link. I forgot Al. Gambler. I forgot I've got a new number. Also, remind me after this link's finished. My daughter's 10 weeks year old. 10 weeks year old. I had a daughter, lad, and my dad. She's 10 weeks old, and I'll send you some pictures soon. But you may have seen them. Your ma's got them. You got so excited then, Toby got a right back. I know, but no, we haven't got a right back yet, but I've got a little daughter who's a new toffee. And listen, she'll be the feature of this podcast. Yeah, if you think I'm good, she'll smash it. Congrats, bro, I know. Thanks, Al. Yeah. Made up. She's boss. She's got my eyes, she's got my nose, she's got my smile. Yeah. She hates Everton, though. Anytime I put an Everton gear or a little flag, anything to do with Everton or Batman, she starts crying. So we'll have to teach you the ways, eh? But no, it's good to hear from you. That's why I sent you the link. Because I do remember, we don't do these live streams often, but you always got along. I haven't seen them. Send them over. She's the Tony Hibbert of Kirby. I'm going to do that very much now. Tony Hibbert. Scott says, can she play right back? She might be needed to. But no, I'm very proud to be a young father. And I say young father, I'm not that young. Fucking hell, nearly 40 in a few years. However, I won't really normally share this, but can you see that? Look at that smile. I know it won't show up well, but I'm a very proud father. I'm a very, very proud father. I am a very, very proud father. But I will send some pictures away. She's got my smile, she's got my grin. Al, I can see you've sent something. It was €50. Jesus. You're a good man. Kev says, don't put red near the kid. Don't worry, Kev. Don't worry. Yeah. She's only going to be a toffee, this one. She's only going to be a toffee. Nice one, Al. I'm going to send you pictures right now. Galatasaray are in talks with Man City over Gundogan. Man United have sold Anthony for 21.7. Al, here's a question. What is going on at Man United? Because Anthony did really well at, Real Betis last season. Garnacho going to Chelsea. Manu wanting to go. Why do all the best young players want to leave Man United? What do you think of the manager, Amron? I don't know. Al says, latest news, give it to me. I am only in from work. So it doesn't seem many incomings from Man United at the moment, but Manu is still getting linked for the move. Al says, because we are shite. I don't know. It's one of them where you're like, do you sack another manager? But I just think this manager's a bit too stubborn. He won't change his system. Like Garnacho. I remember Garnacho scoring that over there at Goodison. Probably the best goal I've ever seen at Goodison. And Rashford, I know Rashford's a bit of a prick with training-wise and stuff, but I don't know, there's something about him where is he too stubborn? Is he like Mourinho going, oh no, I'm going to play this way? He seems like he doesn't like wingers. I don't know, it's weird. Right, nearly sent some pictures. Yeah, mate. How's looking anyway? How's the ball, Ali? Tell Richie I said hello. I miss coming over. I'll have to try and make a trip over in the new year. But as you probably noticed, I've been busy with the new child. But yeah, getting the best pictures together now. The Sky Sports News at Anfield or the training ground in Kirby. By the way, for any Liverpool fans who watch who call us Wolves because we're from Kirby, where's Liverpool's training ground? That's right, it's right in Kirby, yeah. And if we're Wolves, that means Gerrard is as well and Carragher is. Liverpool have had a good transfer window, to be fair, though. I can see them winning the league and everything. Al says, best goal I've seen at your ground is Tarkowski's. Oh, well, yeah. yeah, that we won the derby, as they say. Because fucking get in. What a day that was. Hey, Al, do you remember the film script we come up with when we were walking to get them bins for your 21st? Remember that? The bin men with Tony Bennett from Commando. Yeah, this is a private joke. That will move on to something else, but you know what I mean. Al says, you lot are playing well. Yeah, we're doing all right. I love Davy Moyes. Look, when people are slagging him off, I had my best memories as an Evertonian under Davy Moyes, and he knows what he's doing. He'll stabilise us. The bin men indeed, lad. Yeah. Coming soon in 2026 to a cinema near you. Best film you've never seen. Best film you have never seen. So let's see, what else have we got? Nottingham Forest announced the departure of fullback Eric De Silva Moreira. Oh, wow. But yeah, we want to say a big thanks to everyone for getting us over 5,000 subscribers. Yeah, we're really delighted. We put a lot of love and labour into this, and nearly at 1.5 million views overall. Very thrilled. Last we say, we're not experts. We just have a laugh. You know what I mean? We just have a laugh. Now, I will be urinating soon, and I'll be going to get another Guinness Zero. And Guinness, if you're watching, sponsorship deals are available. And I'll give you a very competitive rate. Yeah, 7 minutes past 6. I'm going to urinate shortly. Let's say, Kevin Kraft says, I went to school in Runcorn until I was 14, then I had to change schools in the new town. All my old mates at the old school supported Man U. I was cream because I was a toffee like my dad. Well, fair play to you, Kev. Fair play, because Jay, the guy who popped in before and gave me some stick, he also has a pub in Runcorn, and it's called the Red Admiral. I've DJ'd the last 2 New Year's Eves at the Red Admiral, and interesting, shall I say. Yeah, I had a good time, but it was interesting, shall we say. Different clientele, but yeah, over that bridge, mate. Just get a bit... You get Everton fans, Liverpool fans, Man United fans, a bit weird. Craig Morgan says, as it stands, is this a successful transfer window? Do we need 1 or 2 more? Do you know what? He got 8 players in. Moyes said he wanted 10. I'd say it's successful at the moment. Would I like another right back in? Fucking right, I would. Fucking right, I would like another right back in. But will we get it? I don't know. We shall see. I hope so. We shall see. We shall see. It would be nice to get another player in. If this is the midfielder that we get in, you wouldn't want to... Look, when they're saying about Patson going out, I'd be happy to see him go, because I'm not the biggest fan of him. I think I've seen enough. But we shall see. We shall see. Because I would like to see him go out and get someone else in, but that's just my opinion. We shall see. Clinton Morrison's chatting. Go on, Clinton, lad. You're in the 2002 Republic of Ireland World Cup squad. Anyone looking forward to Saipan, the film? I am. Fucking Steve Coogan's playing Mick McCarthy. Al says, Kev, I remember going to Goodison to the United game and cheered getting a beer at the Toffees fans when Beckham scored and we won the league and everyone was class. I remember that game and all, and you did not. You know, you were very well behaved. That was the game where Kevin Campbell scored after about 5 minutes and Everton needed to win to get into Europe. But Beckham's last ever goal for Man United, by the way. You've been there for a few big Everton Man United games. Al, you were actually there for Wayne Rooney's first ever return to Goodison in the FA Cup. I think United won 2-0. I remember Quinton Fortune scored. Can't remember who scored the other goal, but then we signed Rooney and I had my jersey and I got pelted. Hey, I remember you bought an Everton fair jersey. Do you remember, like, the gold one? Remember that? Because I went to Old Trafford with you when they beat AC Milan. What a day that was. Wow. Oh, yeah. Look, Everton and United love each other. We both like Liverpool. What can we say? Cop-outs to gobshites. Kevin Kraft says, I live in Halton Village, Paul, where the Halton Castle is on the hill. I work around Halton quite a lot in social care. I know Halton quite a bit. I'm on Witness and stuff like that. Let us know. Next time I'm around there, I'll have to pop into a local boozer and have a glass of Diet Coke, shall we say. Scott says, I agree with you about Patson. but the players we're linked to look worse. Fourth from Barcelona's not worse than them. I can back that up because I've signed them on Footy Manager. It's boss on Footy Manager, mate. It's tremendous. Al says, I have that jersey hanging in the bar, bro. If I remember right, it says Gambler 3 billion on the back. Yeah. What a guy. What a guy. Kevin Kraft says, to Al, my mates at the old school, we good mates, even though they were United fans, to be fair. Yeah. Look, we all like Liverpool. We all like Liverpool. We all like them. Scott says we won't get 4. Yeah, that seems unlikely. It does seem likely. Paul Crew, call in and I'll see you sometime, mate. Yeah, get in touch, whether it's on YouTube, we're on Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky. We don't run the I don't run the Facebook personally, but if you get a message, then we'll get it to me. But yeah, that would be nice, actually. Yeah, you've always commented and got a lot of time for everyone. So yeah, really appreciate that. Talks are ongoing over Edison's move from Man City to Fenerbahce. So Edison's going there, yeah, for footballing reasons. It's got nothing to do with the fact that you'd only have to pay 20% tax as a higher earner. Yeah, go ahead, lad. Spurs reach agreement with PSG to sign Randall Colo Morano on loan. Go ahead, Spurs. Sunderland are understood to have agreed a deal in principle, where 21.7 million for Ajax forward Brian Brobby. That's a name there that I can announce. There we go, Brian Brobby. Alan says, Paul, there's a pal of mine dropping in. He loves the cheeriest fella from Liverpool. Who's that? Anyone I know? It's a pal of mine dropping in. He loves the cheeriest fella from Liverpool. You let me know who that is, and I will make myself available. When's your next trip over to Kirby as well? You used to love Kirby. You used to have a ball with the prices and everything. I need to get over to Lucan too. It's been too long. I think. There's a video actually the last time I was over in Ireland. God. I think Marco Silva was still Everton manager, so that was many years ago. No, I do need to get over. Frag Grenade says, I don't do ifs, buts, and maybes, but I do absolutes. You know the fella outside Anfield? The Liverpool fan? I'm serious. Here he is. Frag Grenade. Which one outside Anfield? There's too many of them. A lot of them do green screen videos and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm confused now. Don't say it's Richie. If it's Richie who's a barman in the ball alley, he said he was a Swansea fan. What's good, brother? Hello. I used to work at Dawson's for a year in the town, but it's not there anymore. They closed down now in 2010, I think. Paul, it's a famous clip. It could be. Send me it on WhatsApp, please. Send me it on WhatsApp. However, there's 45 minutes to go on the transfer window. I'm going to take a brief break to go downstairs because I'm upstairs in the fall. I've got to go downstairs and urinate, get a Guinness Zero, and I'll be back up. Frag Grenade, I've said it before, he's the best footballer in the world. Send it to you, bro. Please send it to me. I will watch now, but I will be back within 3 minutes, okay? So don't leave. I'm still here. Let's see if I can organize this. I can leave that. Can I? Yeah, maybe. While I'm gone, Saturday, I've got Derek Monfield. Be back in 2 secs. I'll be back in 2 shakes of a lion's tail. Don't worry, I'm back. Like Arnie, I'm back. Oh, that was nice. Where are we? Right, so let me get back to the comments. Apologies for my brief delay. I'm just going to roll back up. Seems I've missed a couple. Frag Grenade, he's going to be back, don't worry, guys. Yeah, I am going to be back, and actually I am back. Yeah, I love it. Frag Grenade, lad's been out with me on many occasions. Now, the video you've sent me is that young kid. Still confused. Like that, the one who says, like, boss. You know, like he adds on his Scouse accent. Frag Grenade. Sound lads on this. Yeah. For anyone who's watching, Al is my cousin. Scott says Everton target Hector Fort. Mallorca move collapses. That'd be something we could reignite. Frag Grenade. One of these, one of those, one of them. Al says Paul's a legend. We used to play FIFA in my house when he came to Ireland, and if he cried, my mum would beat me with a club because she loved him. Pro Evo. It was Pro Evolution Soccer, to be fair. Not that sounds Irish, yeah. Al says, then I'd go over to Ireland. Then he'd go over to Liverpool, to Monaco and Stan, my parents. We were playing, and I would shout, don't do that, Paul, and he would get a harden off his man. He's not wrong. He's not wrong at all. He's not wrong at all. She was lovely, actually, though. I have knocked about with cousin. Paul and me are first cousins, meaning we can't have sexual relations. You said that? It's not gay if it's incest. Al, come on now, gambler. Yeah, him, Frag loves him. Still working out with Frag, you know. You're an expert now, eh? Catching up on here. Oh, good lord. It was Pro Evo, though. He actually did score a free kick in a last-minute game and then just got off to go to the airport, which was the coolest thing I've ever seen. It was like James Bond did it. Yeah. Guinness Zero. Delicious. Tastes just like Guinness. Frag Grenade said it's not gay if it's incest. Am I wrong? Come on, Al. It's not gay, it's incest. Nothing wrong with that. So, transfer updates. Anyway. Al, are you watching Alien Earth on Disney? It's tremendous. It's boss. I'm loving it. Frag Grenade, he also loves a Guinness. Yeah. In other spoilers, you know, rain's wet. Frag Grenade, right? You got a picture of fucking Walter White. Scott says Everton submit deadline date for Yasser Asprilla. This is from Goodison News. Al also says it does, and it's all tastes like actual Guinness. Well, they say Guinness doesn't travel well from Ireland, but, in the Falcon it travels quite well. It does travels pretty decent. But this is Guinness Zero. Check your WhatsApp, bro. Wow. So, looks like Al has donated to our sleepover €50. Thanks very much, Al, as I mentioned before. Looks like Ali and Carl have also donated $100 as well. Fair play. Listen, it's all going to a great cause. It's to raise awareness to the homeless and everything in the community. We've done it previous times at Goodison. It's cold, but I'll tell you what, it's going to be fucking really cold at the new ground because it's rather than the docks. So, Frag Grenade says, yeah, Walter Baldhead in his shiny glory. Kevin Crass says, nice one, knock it back down the neck, Paul, lad. It's only Guinness Zero. Well, it's better than Diet Coke. Paul, please say, I don't do ifs, buts, maybes. There you go. I'll do you, though. Sexiest cousin ever. So we have got about 37 minutes left in the transfer deadline. As I said, though, like, people can get you as long as you put the paperwork in. You can make deals with like a couple of hours. Frag Grenade says, say it with passion, Paul. Let me pray. I don't do ifs, buts, or maybes. I still don't know who Frag Grenade is. I don't. Is it Richie? It's Gavin Reed. It's one of your mates. Is it Fred? If it's Fred, I'm all game. Kevin Kraft, I actually like Guinness, just can't drink it because my sudden blood pressure, I'm on meds for it. I feel for you, Kev. That's what everyone feels for you. Dave says window closed at 7 p.m. in the UK. You are correct there. However, Dave, if you put the paperwork in, you can do it a bit faster. Al says, I'm crying. I really can't work out who this mystery person is. Is it Fred? Is it Gav Reed? Is it Harry Potter? Nah, Frags apparently you don't know half. I don't know. Half an hour left until the transfer window. Yeah, it is half an hour left. The only real deal is the one for the Malin that Everton have got in. I would like to see a right back come in. I'd like to see another striker come in. Dave has asked, if I put Sky Sports +1, do I get an extra hour? Kind of if you want. I'm not going to stay an extra hour. But, if people enjoy themselves, I'll stick around till, 7:10. Alan, a.k.a. Gambler, have you been watching... have you watched any of Alien Earth yet on Disney Plus? I would love to know your opinions on that because I'm really enjoying it. And that this is the one thing I love about my little daughter. On the fucking clock, when she wants to get fed, she wakes me up at 1 a.m. so I can watch Alien Earth. That's my girl. Frag Grenade says I'm a maniac, brother. So what? So we all are. Who wants to be normal? Up the fucking toffees, Colin Chong. Yeah, as I've all said, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. We have got Everton legend Derek Mountfield in the Falcon live on Saturday. He's won everything with Everton. He's won everything. And he's going to be here speaking live to everyone. We're going to get an interview with him as well. We've got a load of signed stuff. We're actually looking at... Hang on, wait there, I'll get it. We've got a signed Leighton Baines. This is getting raffled off. Can you see that? Yeah, that's signed by Leighton himself. Kirby Legends. I'm just actually, Dave, if Dave's here, I'm actually looking at some of the other signed stuff that we've got. We've got a Kurt Zuma signed Everton top. What more appreciation Everton gear we got? We've got Sigurdsson as well. Fucking hell. Al says, the midnight one was the best because you used to get pissed. I don't know the show, bro. So, Al, if you go on Disney Plus, you can watch the new Alien TV show. I think it's like 4 or 5 episodes in. Al says, I'd love a belly buster though. Oh, Jackie Mundo's. Jackie Mundo's, mate. I think Jackie Mundo's is gone, you know. Oh, yeah. Belly buster was good though. Yeah. They used to have another burger called the Big Belly Burger, and I remember ringing up once. And the person on the phone, let's just say I had a few drinks, said, do you want cheese on your big belly? Made me laugh. Kinky bitch. Shit, I only just clicked my like. Yeah, nice one, Kev. Brad Grenade says, what do you think of Liverpool this season? I think Liverpool are probably going to win the league by a mile. Probably the Champions League, getting Isaac in as well. I think they've had a really, really good transfer window. And I am not looking forward to the Merseyside derby. Scott says, Everton expected to keep all of Nathan Patson if something extraordinary does not happen. While Malin could be the final income for the Toffees on deadline day, Football Insider. Well, to be fair, Derek King said that was the only going to be incomings as well. And I know they've worked hard to get other people in, but it's not like Footy Manager, is it? I can get people in like that quick. Carver's back on Sky Sports News chatting shit. He's that standard. I haven't seen them at Finch Farm fucking once. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm very well, thanks, yeah. Thank you very much. No. I might throw a few darts when I'm finished here, but, you know. Yeah. Marky Smith says, Sizzlers. Frag Grenade says, Liverpool nerfed, mate. Danny Ellis. All right, Kev. Not bothering, I hope. Hello, Danny Ellis. Danny, I can exclusively reveal you have won our competition, by the way, for 2 free tickets to the Derek Mountfield night. So congratulations. Well done. I was asked what happened to Martinez to United. Well, I believe Man United have signed another goalkeeper. I think a fee couldn't be agreed. I can tell you the name of the said such goalkeeper in the next few seconds. But no, apparently the Martinez deal is not happening. Man United have signed another goalkeeper, round for about 19 million. I will tell you his name once I find it. Man United opt to sign 18.1 million goalkeeper Lemens over Martinez. Man United have agreed a deal to sign Belgium goalkeeper Sene Lemens from Royal Antwerp for an initial 21 million euro. Yeah, so the Martinez one was a deal that was getting linked like on the last game of the season. And I like Martinez. Do you know why? Because he's an absolute fucking... Not going to say... He's an absolute fucking hunt, shall we say. YouTube nerd, you can't do me on that, can you? Can't see me. Yeah, I'm like John Cena. Danny Ellis is right, lad. Getting you a bevy. Appreciate that, Danny, because according to Barney Bacon, the DJ, this is the official night to me to wet the baby's head, the newborn. Scott says, can you buy tickets at the door? Yes, you can. Yes, you can indeed. However, if you can find us on social media, let us know beforehand so I can write your name down and it'll make it go. Yeah, Lemens is signed for Man United. Frag Grenade says, Martinez is a beast, bro. That would be the deal of the season. Martinez is now in a really, really difficult situation because it seemed like he was pushing for that move. Remember him saying goodbye and stuff? And he was crying. Daniela says, 60th birthday now as well. Happy birthday, Danny. Happy 60th birthday. We'll make sure you have a very, very good night. I can promise you that. Al says, Martinez is like Barthez. I love them. Mad hunt goalkeepers. Barthez was fucking off his head. Remember when he took a piss during a France game? Barthez, though, has still made the best save I've ever seen, and it was during a Man United Liverpool game at Anfield. Didier Man had a volley, and he tipped it onto the bar. Apparently it broke Barthez's little finger, but what a save. Anyone wants to YouTube that, you'll find it. Frag Grenade says, happy birthday, Danny. Yeah, happy birthday, Danny. Fair play. 60 years young. And we will make sure you have a lovely, lovely birthday on Saturday. And we'll make sure Derek Mountfield comes over and says a good hello. But congratulations on winning. I'm actually glad you've won these tickets now, considering it's your 60th. Didn't know that. Kev says also, happy birthday, mate. Marky Smith says, Georgie Wood was a bit nutty. Was Georgie Wood one of the Sky Sports presenters, one of the female ones? It could be wrong, but let me know on that one. Frag Grenade says, I love Oliver Kahn, that crazy bastard. Yeah, crazy German bastard as well. Yeah, what a goalkeeper he was, though. Daniel says, thanks, lads. Oh, yeah. Oliver Clothes for better. I'll watch Alien Earth on Disney Plus, by the way. You'll enjoy it. Very good show. Greg Morgan says, Saturday, it's Lancashire versus Kent in the 2020 semi-final. Greg, you must be mates with Mike off our channel and Ant, because they love cricket and Barney loves it as well. Look, I'm going to be honest, I used to love playing cricket when I was in school. I used to love playing it with the Mark, but watching it, 2020 is not so bad, but yeah, no, the test cricket just bores me. I'm sorry. It does. Look, and I'm not... I don't give a fuck if it's the 2020 semi-final. Come down and watch it here and watch Derek Mountfield fucking get pissed with us and have a great time. Joe Parkinson was here last time for ages. You remember when... I'm going to hold fire on that because we may have breaking news. Wrexham are close to agreeing a deal for Man City to sign right back Isaac Kabore on a season-long loan. Do we reckon Wrexham could make it to the Premier League this season? I don't think so. I think playoffs would be the best they could hope for. But they've done a great job. They have done a great job. But I'm sick of whenever they announce it going about Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool and stuff like that. Al says, you remember when I maybe Gordon McQueen and didn't recognise him at Mark's wedding? You may have to explain. Surely Gordon McQueen was not at Mark's wedding. I remember Mark's wedding very briefly. Kevin Craft. Neville Southall was the nutter used to ride his bike home to North Wales after the game. Marky Smith. Paul, you knob. He was our keeper late 70s. I am a knob. I am. West Brom signed Samuel Lilling. Well done, West Brom. I did meet a few good Wolves fans on Saturday at Wolves, and they fucking hate West Brom, by the way. I'd say we hate Liverpool, but we don't. It's not compared to Celtic and Rangers. Al says, if Neville Southall was athletic, he would have been one of the best goalkeepers in Europe. He was one of the best goalkeepers in the world at one time, and even when he was even when he put weight on, we still won the FA Cup final in 1995, and he went in the best shape then, but he got man of the match, Al. Fucking what a guy. And if you want an exclusive interview with Neville Southall, you can watch it in the archives of our channel. The bin man himself. What a fucking guy. Kevin Cross said he liked his fish and chips, mate. He didn't eat. Neville Southall never drank either. Jesus. That's my excuse for having a bit of timber on me, you know what I mean? This Guinness. But it's delicious. Brad Grenade says City lost their magic. Liverpool are winning this one. I agree. I think Liverpool are going to win the league. I don't think City are even close. I could see Pep either walking or getting sacked. I don't know what would they sack him because he's the best manager they've ever had. But I could see him walking. I think Arsenal or Chelsea are going to be more of a threat than City this season. To be honest, I think City are done. I do. Al says, Paul, I went to pub and not the ceremony and met Gordon McQueen. Monica said she didn't see me at the church. I said I was down the back. I was Gordon McQueen at my brother's wedding. How did I miss this? I was best man. Scott says, Heat joys Accrington standing alone. I'm assuming that's Isaac Heat. If that's breaking news, you're better than Sky Sports. Al said, Kev, he was class. I'm sticking with Arsenal. Daniela says, down to us to stop the Reds. Yeah, imagine that. Marky Smith, Southall once threw me a can of 7-Up. When sneaked on players coach at Oldham White, I caught it as well. What a catch. Arsenal finishing second. From Frag Grenade. Arsenal always finish second. What's your opinion? If If Arteta doesn't win a trophy this season, should he get sacked? Because I'm like torn, because since he took over, he has improved them, but what's he won? One FA Cup. Al says he was in the pub, not the wedding, bro. Was he? Are you winding me up here? Because if he was, Mark's never mentioned this. Scott says, yes, Isaac Heath. It's on the Everton website. Thanks very much for that, Scott. Frag always finishes first. Oh, an advert for Peacemaker there. Boss out with John Cena. Hey, Al, do you still watch the wrestling? I can't wait to get my daughter to watch wrestling, you know. I still watch the big ones. Best sport ever. Professional fucking wrestling. Our MAFC says, congratulations, Danny, for winning his tickets. Congratulations. Thanks very much, Emma. Not at all, man. Ask Mark. I'll fucking text him right now. Oh, hang on. Breaking news. Napoli. Marky Smith says, Arteta, future EFC manager. Well, funny you mention that, because apparently he was looked at and in line once, but they went with someone else at one point, but... Al says, I grew out of that. I just watch porn. That's a sport. Okay. Sure, it is a sport. It's probably more of a... Hey, by the way, Al, I've become half a decent darts player, by the way. And when I say half decent, they made me vice captain. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm good with, I'm a fucking nerd and I'm good with sorting forms out, but I'd love to have you a game of darts, 301. Although I am told you used to hit a lot of 180s and I don't hit many of them. But I'll fucking have you a game of darts and it'll be a good time. Frag Grenade says, have a nice one, mate. See you later. Thanks very much for the comments, Frag. Appreciate that. You filthy animal. Love it. Go ahead. Right, Mark. I'm texting my brother Mark as we speak. Frag Grenade says, nice sport. Oh, yeah, thanks, sport. I love that. That reminds me of a fucking Batman 66 comment there from Adam West. Great sport. So I'm going to text Mark. Alan says, Gordon McQueen. Was that your wedding? Keith Maddox, a.k.a. Mancy, says, where's my right back, Paul? I don't know, mate. I'll tell you what, Minty, I'll get me boots on, I'll sign. But it's late in the day. But we have got breaking news from Man United, Alan. We've got breaking news. Rasmus Højlund joins Napoli on loan from Man United. He didn't have the best season, did he? He didn't have the best season. And I need to get my phone up to record this part now so I can send it to a certain someone. So, we have a comment here that says, hi, Barney. Is Barney a decent DJ? Fucking show up and you'll find out. Is he a good DJ? He's fucking tremendous. But I've got to say that, Turn up and find out. Danny left arm is like when Arnie shook hands at the start of Predator. Right arm like a Bucky's pencil. Oh, I love that. Keith Maddox, you're better than Patson. Tony Ibbott lives in Bolton now. Let's get him signed up. He's better than me and Patson. Kevin Kraft, I have some homemade soup on the table. Be back in 5. You can take 10 if you want, Kev. You know you're always there. No, the pub, bro, for fuck's sake. Yeah, thanks, Alan. How did we pull that off? So Rasmus Højlund has joined Napoli on loan. Did Man United sign it from Napoli originally? I can't remember. It was an Italian club, wasn't it? Yeah, I think when they signed him and Xerxes, I don't know. I don't think the two of them are bad players. I just think they joined at the right time. I don't know, but the record wasn't great. Yeah, it's a tough one. So Marcus replied, Alan, he lived in the area, Marcus said, Gordon McQueen did live in the area we got married, but he wasn't at it. He says he wasn't there. You saying he is. You speak to him. Danny Else is enjoying the laughs. No, Atlanta. Oh, it was Atlanta, yeah. So Napoli, he's going there with Lukaku. Lukaku's starting every day. Sorry, but Scott says it doesn't look like we're going to get Richie. No, we're not going to get Richarlison. That was we all like that one. I love Richie. I love Richarlison. Marky Smith, for fuck's sake, keep still, Paul, making me dizzy. That better. Keith Maddox says, never trust Mark. No, never trust the movement. You're right there. You're right there, Minty. Never trust the movement. Emma EFC says, who you taking sat then, Dan? Wow. Well, that sounds an invitation there, Dan. Yeah. How are we? Al says, I says he wasn't at the wedding. He was in the pub when we skipped the wedding, for fuck's sake. Can't believe you're admitting to that. Marky Smith, that's better. Barney Bacon, any news, Paulie? Oh, here's the DJ himself. Barney, if you are watching right now, Emma, as I just asked before, are you a good DJ? I was about to send you that video. Emma, ask him directly because he's on the chat. Are you a good DJ? Shit. No, he's boss. He's boss. You'll have a good time. You will have a good time. You'll have a good time indeed. Alan, I didn't know you skipped the wedding. Fuck me. You missed a priest doing puppets and shit. Oh my god. I know what you mean, man. Marky Smith says, hang him. Tosh. We're Irish, not English. Oh, British. Barney Bacon has said, no, sorry, I'm shite. What do you want him to say, yeah? Yeah, I love that, though. Ah. Al says, I was only messing. I didn't miss it at all. It was a lovely wedding. Yeah. Of course you did. Of course you did. It was a good day, though. Good weekend. Your brother David got barred from a pub around the local area. Do you remember why? And I went nothing bad. It was the anniversary of Amy Winehouse dying, and someone had mentioned that I think it was the landlord. He didn't know. Said, "Oh yeah, it's a year since Amy Winehouse died," and he went, "No, it's a year since she's been clean." And they barred him for that, which I thought was a bit harsh. Barney's a great DJ. He's just very modest. That's all. It's just very modest. And Barney, as I've been told by you, it's my day to wet the baby's head. So, late bar apparently. Ian Clark, all right, Paul, lad. Met you last year in Clockface. I was playing chess with my cousin. I remember that very well, Ian. I think I was in a meal with work. Like, was it our Christmas meal? Yeah, Ian, nice to meet you again. Yeah, I remember that very well. Yeah, and Ian, if you're ever in there, I work around Prescott all the time, and I love playing chess, so I'd love to give you the game sometime. But yeah, thanks very much, Ian. I remember that well. Emma EFC, by the way, it's Danny's 60th tomorrow. Okay, so he's saying he's coming for his 60th, but if it's tomorrow, happy birthday, Danny. You've had many well wishes on this channel. But yeah, happy birthday, many happy returns. Alan says, fuck it, I'll come over before Christmas. Yeah, there we go. You just give me some notice so I can make some time off from work. And yeah, we'll have a fucking good time. Slauncher. Alan, aka Gambler, says, break out the red panties. I'm coming back to Kirby. You're coming back to South Dean, lad, the fucking Dean. The Hollywood of Kirby. What a guy. Ian Clark says, Sam, I play chess in town regularly, so yeah, man. Ian, you get in touch. You leave us a comment, or if you're not on social media, leave us a comment. You let me know a time and a place, and I'll come and have a game of chess. I do love a game of chess. I love that. Marky Smith said, will Black do? Maybe I've missed something there, but if you're talking about Batman Begins, when Christian Bale gets in the prototype Batmobile, does it come in black? That's what I'm thinking of. So yeah, the latest news at the moment is Rasmus Højlund has joined Napoli on loan. United not getting a transfer fee. I don't know whether it's an obligation or an option to buy, but I'd imagine there's some sort of fee involved. But yeah, he's not been looked at. Barney Bacon says, Paul, you love playing with chests, no chess. Sorry, Barney Bacon says, Paul, you love playing with chests, no chess. Yeah, real knee slapper there, Barney. Yeah. Fuck cunt. I don't normally say that, but yeah, I'll say that now. You curly-headed fuck. Marky Smith. That's why I said the colour sound, aren't they? Yeah. Now, look, if anyone's watching Sky Sports News, when I was commenting saying they don't dress smart no more, look at not Cav, his mate. What's he wearing here? White trabs, weird jeans, a suit jacket. Just fucking stop being a hipster. You're not a hipster. Just dress smart or dress like a knobhead like me. Kev said he likes playing with these. Go on, Kev. So what's the saying on Sky Sports News is what I said there earlier. You might see a lot of deals happen after 7 p.m. because if they get them in, the paperwork, they can do it afterwards. Al says, are you doing the countdown before 7 like Sky Sports? I'll do it if you want, Al. Yeah, I'm game for that. Falcon Blues TV says, was going to wear that for Mountfield on Saturday. What do you mean, that fucking weird blue suit jacket or the yellow tie? 11 minutes left. Well, yeah, no, it is 11 minutes. Look, the chat group is going into its own world here, so I'm not even reading it. I'll let you comment on that. But yeah, 11 minutes left. Bayer Leverkusen defender Pierre Hinsape completes medical ahead of loan move to Arsenal. Oh, Al's become a member as well. Fair play, Al. You will receive I've got some prints for you here. Next time you're in Kirby. You'll have a fucking great night in the Falcon. Yeah, you'll have a ball. Trust me. You will have a fucking ball. And you know what, Stan? I'd love to see you and everyone else. So yeah, you'll have a fucking great time. And thanks very much for the donation as well. It's very much appreciated. All jokes aside, it is. It's going to a great cause. And as Kieran Moffat and Chano say sometimes, they go, it's we don't see it often, but it's nice to look on here and you can see me. But the last time Moff was over, he had a great time in town with his dad. Yeah, fucking. Al, 40 quid a year, for fuck's sake. We're better than Netflix, us, lad. You get more entertainment. Barney Bacon says Hector Ford is still stuck at passport control. Yeah, probably is. And Al, you'll get some great content, don't worry. In fact, when we play Man United, we would love to have you back on the channel for a match preview. Al has been on this channel for match previews before, and he much appreciates it. Hector Ford, Barney, by the way, I know he's a good player because I signed him on Footy Manager. And you know my record in that game, lad. Oh, Sky Sports at Anfield again. Well, they're not at Anfield. They say Liverpool training ground. It's in Kirby. For any of you Liverpool fans who ever call us Wolves, your training ground's in Kirby. Can't call me a fucking million knobheads. But yeah. Marky Smith, for fuck's sake, go for a piss, Paul. Nah, I'm moving too much, aren't I? Yeah. I'm on a little stool. It's weird. By the way, I've only had one urination during this stream, so I think I should get a fucking pat on the back for that. So what have we got? We've got 8 minutes left. 8 minutes left. Dave, I know you're listening. Have Everton actually officially announced the signing of this midfielder Malin? Because we were hoping this would be the first time we've ever done this live and we actually announced someone. Jesus. Al, it's coming up saying something about, have you donated €100 after you're 50? Because if you're out, fair play, and look, we really appreciate it, but are you in the ball alley or are you in your bar? Because I don't want to get I don't want to get a phone call or a message tomorrow going, I've had one too many Guinnesses. But, no, fair play. That's fucking great, that. I think I can star that. I don't know what that means, but I think it means you get a star. Sorry, Dave, the technical guy. I just chat shit. Marky Smith says, that's illegal. Have a pat on your back. Up the fucking toffees. Oh, they're at St. James's Park now. What do we feel about Newcastle? What do we feel about the Isaac's sort of done that, and I know Newcastle fans will be annoyed about it, but they did the exact same to Everton with Gordon and with Wissett as well. So it's turnaround, fair play. Al Gambler says, off the booze, bro. Fair play, mate. Back on in November. Yeah. How's October? Good luck. I've done it before. I've done dry January as well. Barney Bacon says, nothing announced, la. Yeah, if nothing's official. However, it's still, as we said before, if the paperwork's in, it can still get done over the transfer deadline. Like it's happened with Fellaini and stuff like that. Oh, at St. James's Park, there is a banner saying Isaac is a rat. Wissett is a Geordie. Yeah, because Wissett's been fucking sound, and he's not done the exact same behaviour. Fucking bellends. You domino bellends, you fucking horse punches. Hey, Newcastle, by the way. No, they're not sound at all. They're fucking shit. Yeah, 52 days, no. Only one team in your city, mate. Sunderland's 25 miles away. Imagine if Manchester and Liverpool had one club. You fucking domino pricks. Anyway, Kevin Kraft said there is little or no offending material apart from 4 hunts, shall we say, a clitoris and a foreskin. And you're past them now, you are well clear, Monty Python. There we go. I love Monty Python. Yeah. Holy Grail was always my favourite, though. Marky Smith says, hate them barcode rats. Yeah. Wow. If anyone's watching Sky Sports News now, there's a guy, I don't know where he's from, but it's just saying live from, and he's got a comb over that needs some help. I don't know. I don't know if he's real or this is a parody. As I say, they used to have boss presenters on here. Now it's just like, who looks nice and, yeah, fuck off. I don't even know where he is. It's not saying. So we've got 5 minutes to go. Greg Morgan says he's at Spurs, isn't he? Could be. Doesn't say. It doesn't say on the telly. 5 minutes left and 18 seconds. Kevin Kraft says wasted youth, that Paul. Had a great youth. Well, hello, barman. Could I have another Guinness Zero, please? Oh, well, thank you very much. Service you get in the Falcon Pub. And you can get that on Saturday night, 8 p.m. Derek Mountfield's here, Everton legend, won everything. Fucking get in. So Newcastle signed a new striker, William Osler, for 28.5 million. Obviously, they missed out on, what's his name, Larson, was it, from Wolves? The one who didn't play against us at Everton. But yeah. So 5 minutes to go. No, actually, not even less than 3 minutes to go, really. And nothing really new. Nothing big has popped up yet. There's normally a surprise, but we're not getting that just yet. We are not getting that just yet. So we're going to have a look on Twitter, see what's going on. Scott says TikTok, TikTok. So we've got about 2 minutes to go. But as I said, like, as long as your paperwork's in, this deals can get done. Deals can go over the line, which we've seen with Fellaini. Thanks very much, Jay. Appreciate that. Another Guinness Zero on the way. Guinness Zero, by the way, is delicious. Al, Gambler, since you're saying you're off the air, have a Guinness Zero with sand. It tastes like Guinness. Kevin Craft says 3 minutes and counting. Marky Smith, sex equals getting your season ticket through your letterbox, just saying. Kev Craft says my pussy has just come to see me. We're getting a bit blue for this chat group, by the way, and we are nearly on, for me personally, we're nearly on 2 hours live, which, Toffee TV, fair play for fucking doing it for 24 hours. I don't know if I could do that. So we've got about 1 minute to go. They're on Big Ben. Yeah, go on Big Ben. Keith Maddox, aka Mincy, has asked, can we do all Lang Syne at 7, Paul? No, we can't. The only songs I do on karaoke is gangster rap. And I'm just gonna say, I may not be watching this on an illegal stream, so I may be a few minutes behind on his here, but my count says 1 minute 49, but that doesn't sound right to me. Okay. Count it down. Well, on my clock here on the laptop, it's less than a minute, but what I'm watching says 1 minute 24, but I'll count down. Count that. I don't know why he's all on fucking count down. He's children. All Lang Syne. It's not fucking Jules Holland here, by the way. Thanks, Jay, for my Guinness Zero. You filthy animal. Pick was giving me stick before. Closed. Done. People are saying it's done. Barney saying 30 seconds. I'm doing my count that I can watch. 56. No, I'll fucking do it at 30. It's done. Facts. Great. You might be ahead of me. I'm on 48 seconds. Marky Smith said, my dog's called Gladys. What a name for a dog. Go ahead. Kevin Craft. Bam, done. But as we all know, deals can get done. As long as the paperwork's in, deals can be done over the line. So I'd imagine Everton's deal for Merlin. It's not confirmed, but they must have the deals in. All right, there you go. Here's your fucking countdown, you fucking children. You ready? I don't know why you're getting excited. It's on my now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up the fucking toffees, Colin Chongdi. The window is shut, even though really it's not shut. It's pointless, this. It is. It's not shut. Yeah, it's technically my cat called Goody. Go ahead, Ian. I'll play you a chess soon. Who's the nonce on Sky Sports with the hottie? They all look like weirdos, though. Daniela says, dodgy fax machine at the ready. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Marky Smith says, yes, really. I go on YouTube and tell her where it comes from. This chat's getting filthy now. Also, Gambler, Real Betis have signed Anthony from Man United, and he had a really good last 6 months there as well. So, we're going to have a look and see. For everyone who's watching, appreciate that. For everyone who said well wishes for my beautiful new daughter, thank you very much. That's the best sign in the transfer window. But so the transfer window is shut. Everton haven't agreed an official deal, which we thought was going to happen for the first time in 7 years. However, apparently the paperwork's in. It just needs to be confirmed. Marky Smith said, Anthony who? You know, the fucking fella from United. Alan Gamble has said they bought him for a bag of coal and a Yorkie. He did well there, to be fair. He did this well in the last 6 months. Greg Morgan has said Dave Watson signing for Everton. They just got the FA pissed and turned the hands, clock back so their contract could sign in time. Greg, that's a true story. And we know that because we've had Dave Watson in this pub and he's told that same story. That is an actual true story, which is fucking boss. That is proper Everton. Dodgy as fuck, but it's proper Everton. And we are also going to... I'm told that my daughter is now watching me live on YouTube for the first time. What's that? Isn't it? So, you know what's really lovely? Like, one day when I'm gone, dead and gone, and she's living longer, she can go look back on these videos and see her dad chatting shit about it. No, that's nice. That's nice. So what I'm going to do is we are going to check the donation page. And also, don't forget, even though the stream should technically be done, this is on Saturday, 8 p.m. Everton legend Eric Mountfield, league winner, European Cup winner. Well, European Cup Winners' Cup. Not going to go into that. FA Cup winner, won everything. 14 goals in the league season. Come on. But he's here on Saturday. Only £10 a ticket. Come on. Kevin Kraft says, Merlin must be an Everton player now. Ian Clark, who played me, well, we were talking about chess. You let me know about chess. Says, congratulations. Thanks very much. Dave from Falcon Blues TV says, watch her dad talk bollocks about Batman and Guinness. It's her birthright. Marky Smith, other way round. Mupay got Everton officials pissed when we sat. Yeah. Ian Mupay. Ugh. Do not like him. We do not like him. Kev saying is right, Dave. So yeah, the transfer window is officially short, but as I said, Merlin, the wizard, he'll have a good spell. Yeah, we've all heard the memes, right? That deal could come in over the line. As I say, as long as the paperwork's in, it can't happen. And anyone who's watching that thumbnail, Dave, come on. It's not me, that. It's looking me like I had a baby with fucking Sal from Impractical Jokers. But at the minute, Clinton Morrison is chatting with Chris Boyd and some guy who looks like he needs it. Look, I don't dress smart, I suppose, but fucking hell. They used to wear suits on this show. Does me head in. Al, Gambler, got a jump, lad. Listen, Alan, thanks very much for all your donations. Really appreciate it. Up the fucking toffee. Yeah, chat soon. Thanks very much. This chat will be ending soon anyway. I'm just going to have a quick look on Twitter to see if there's anything that needs to be said over the line, apart from the... Greg Morgan says, baseball over on TNT Sports. Cleveland playing the Red Shades. Keith Maddox says, nice one, Minnie Moo. See you soon, son. Nice one, Mincy. Nice one. I am the true Moomin. Yeah, thanks very much. But yeah, we'll be ending shortly. We will be ending very shortly. And I just want to thank everyone who was donated to the Just Giving page for the Everton Sleep Out. It is a great cause. We've done it many times. It raises a lot of money for the homeless. It's a lot of money, a lot of awareness for Everton in the community. The great work they do that. A lot of it goes unnoticed, but I've done it a couple of times myself at Goodison, and it's hard. And I could not do that night after night. And I'm luckily enough we've got the benefits to do it in a safe environment. But this one's going to be a lot colder because it's on the docks. But any as little or as much you can donate, great. And if you can't donate, just share the page, because it is really for a good cause. And as I say, we really appreciate the very, very generous donations we've had today, and it does mean a lot. And from a personal point, this is not just from me. This is from Dave as well, and Jay and everyone from the team. We've recently had over 5,000 subscribers. This is a labour of love. We love doing this channel. It's really fun. So thanks very much for watching. We really appreciate it. And I know all the people who've commented, all the lovely comments. I've seen some of you here for a few years, so I remember you, and you'll know I reply to you. We all do, and it really appreciates it. So fair play. Greg Morgan says, have a good one. Thanks very much. Kevin Kraft, it's tea time. A salad with the Sunday meat after the league soup. That sounds really appealing. Actually, I want to come right now. Danny Ellis said, thanks for the tickets, Paul. Should be a great night. Danny, well done for winning those tickets. I seen your comment saying up the fucking toffees, Colin Chong, so you are definitely the winner. I'm a lot more happy now knowing that you are 60 tomorrow, so happy 60th, mate, and we will make sure you have a good birthday on Saturday. But thanks very much for watching, and Pablo's going to say good night. Yeah, I want to say thanks. If you want more live streams like this, let us know. I've been going for 2 hours and 6 minutes now, and I've really enjoyed it. I have. Kevin Craft says, good stream, Paul, and Falcon Blues. Thanks very much, Kev. Yeah. If you want more like this, just let us know. But I am going to say good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I feel like fucking streaming show now. But if you are watching at a different time, don't worry. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for donating. Everton night on Saturday, Derek Mountfield. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you've not done that already. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. I know there's a lot of other Everton content out there, but if you've took the time just to watch us, we really appreciate it. And thanks to all the kind comments about my beautiful new daughter. But yeah, fucking love yous all. Marky Smith says, up the fucking toffees and up the fucking Falcons is right. Listen, love yous all. Up the fucking toffees. Colin Chong.